gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
I have a bone to pick when it comes to Madden and his selection of pitchers. One by one, they're falling by the wayside thanks to goddamn train stuff.
A lot of things got accomplished. Ohtani,
The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again.
I am beyond pissed off right now because the only thing I wanted to yell was fuck!
Hey, welcome into another episode of the Todd Fox postgame show with your host today, Todd Fox. As I came back a little late here from the game as the Angels do not pick up the sweep as they lose to the Rays 4-2 in extra innings today. The Angels do not do the good job of getting the sweep, but hey, they got the series, right? That's all we would have wanted. I called losing 2 out of 3, so the Angels came out there strong and got the 2 out of 3 to win another series. They've only lost 2 series so far going into this 2022 season, losing the series to the Houston Astros in the first series of the season, and then also losing the Baltimore Orioles series at home 2 out of 3. Other than that, the Angels have been very good so far in winning the games that they have to win. So that's not bad getting the start. But today was a little bit of an ugly game, a 4 o'clock start. Not a lot of people were engaged on that, didn't know that it was a 4 o'clock start. So, you had some issues there today. The Angels did not, look, in this game, we had Shohei Ohtani pitch 6 innings, allowed just 2 hits. So, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. He allowed the home run to Kiermaier, and that was about it. Other than that, he pitched a solid game, threw a few more pitches than he wanted to a little early. But, you had Jimmy Herget came in there, pitched a real flawless inning in the 7th inning, 2 strikeouts. Tepera gave up a huge run, dude. Leadoff double. The guy got over to third, and then they had the infield in. The play was there, and the throw was to first, and they decided to go the easy route to get the out. So the Angels gave up a run right there, and it was 2-0. Iglesias pitched a perfect 9th inning, but Loop got the loss because he came in, gave up 2 runs with that stupid rule in the 9th inning with starting a runner off at second base. Look, the plays in the game were literally, there wasn't too many. Kiermaier homered in the second off of Ohtani, 422 feet to right field. Diaz grounded out the shortstop, and that was a throw where Velasquez said, you know what, screw it, I'll just take the safe out, went to first. So it was 2-1 or 2-0. And then Taylor Ward came up in the bottom of the 8th inning with a big 2-run home run to make it 2-2 to tie the game, and you were expecting big things. The Angels to maybe walk off, but it didn't happen. Brujan doubled to left on the first pitch off a loop to make it 2-1. Or 3-2 actually, Rays, and then Ramirez singled to center. Brujas scored again. That changed the dynamic for the Halos because they weren't exactly able to just bunt the runner over to start the bottom of the 10th inning and move guys in the scoring position and try to get a run or 2 here. They actually had to try to scrape across 2. They had the winning run at the plate with Marsh, but he struck out to end the game on a tough 2-2 pitch. It would have been Ohtani, not Ohtani next. It would have been Wallach batting next if he would have reached. So, the Angels played a decent game today, but, some people were saying they partied too hard last night. It could have been, but, hey, the Angels took 2 out of 3 against the Rays again. That's pretty good. The Rays are a decent team. But if you got to say one thing, we're going to get to it right now. We're going to get to the Nacho Player of the Night, and it comes to...
All right, folks, it's Nacho Night.
Nacho Night goes to the player with the worst performance. It could be the Angels. It could be the road team. It could be the visiting team, whatever. The Nacho Night Award goes to the worst player of the game or the player that blew the game. And, the big helping of helmet nachos comes from Paul Sereno, the laziest hitting instructor in all of baseball. Although he was caught last night actually walking up and down the dugout with a tablet. He looked lost, but he was actually doing something. So I'll give him credit where credit is due. But the helmet nachos go to Aaron Loup tonight. Aaron Loup, his first pitch was hit down the left field's line to score the go-ahead run, and then he proceeded to give up another run, which was the nail in the coffin for the Angels tonight because they were not able to play for the tie in the bottom of the 10th. They had to try to tie it up with 2 runs instead of 1. That makes things a hell of a lot harder. So with the Angels falling tonight to 21-12, they now have the second best record in the American League, and the first now goes to the New York Yankees at 22-8 as they win again, their third straight win. Houston has won now 9 in a row. They will overtake the Angels, I believe, by percentage points. A half game over. They are now 20-11. The Angels fall to 21-12, 9 games over. Still nothing to complain about, nothing to be upset about. The Angels are still in a pretty good spot as of right now. So 4-2. Let's go over what the lineup did today. Marsh went 1 for 5. He got a single, but he struck out 2 more times. His average dips to 264. Louis Renifo, he's got to make the best of his opportunities. Went 1 for 4, but he had 2 Ks today. Wallach did not get an official plate appearance. Ohtani went 1 for 4 and a strikeout. Rendon, again, he's batting below the Mendoza line. He went 0 for 4. People were starting to yell he should swing from the left side. He struck out 2 more times tonight. Jared Walsh went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. He looked terrible tonight. Whitfield in his major league, well, not his major league debut, but he went 0 for 4 tonight with a strikeout. Mayfield at least got a single to right and a walk late in the game. Romine got a single too, 1 for 2. Tyler Wade went 1 for, well, he walked and scored. Trout came on and walked and was stranded at third. Velasquez, again, he had 2 good games in a row of batting, and he came out tonight and laid an egg. He started swinging at high stuff again. He went 0 for 2 with a 1.71 ERA. 1 for 2. Ward, he did, I think, ground out, but he got that big 2-run homer off the bench, his 7th of the season. McClanahan, it just came down to this guy. McClanahan had the start that I thought Ohtani was going to have. Ohtani, yes, had 6 innings pitched, to 5 strikeouts and everything else like that. The 1 run on only 2 hits. But I thought he would notch a few more strikeouts and get double digits. He did not. McClanahan pitched 7 innings, allowed just 3 hits, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, stranded all 4 base runners. He lowers his ERA to 2.52. Kiltridge was the one that gave up the 2-run homer, taking McClanahan off of the win tonight that he should have got. Posh came in, pitched to third. Frierson gets the win. He's now 3-0, and Rayleigh comes in for the save in the 10th inning. So tough one tonight, or this evening, whatever you want to call it. The game went a little longer than I thought, going into extra innings, but the Angels get 2 runs on 6 hits, leave 5 runners on base, or 6 runners on base, and the Rays get 4 runs on 5 hits, and they leave 6 men on base as well. So what's up next for the Angels? I'll get to that real quick before I get into some comments here. Let's see the schedule here. Let me jump into that because I know we're going to be on the road here. And we're going to preview all this stuff on our podcast. So if you check out the podcast, I believe tomorrow we're going to be getting into that podcast and talking about the upcoming series. And the upcoming series is going to be it's off day tomorrow. And then Friday we're up in Oakland. And Oakland is it's right now the Angels haven't announced the pitcher, but it's going to be Dalton Jeffries, another one of these rookies, 6:40 start in Oakland there for that game. And then I want to say, if I can get over to Friday's game here, or no, Saturday, I'm sorry, Saturdays. Saturday is a doubleheader, and that's going to be a little difficult. If the Angels would be playing 2 games. Let's see. They don't even have it popped up for. That's Friday's schedule. Hold on, let me get over here. It should be on Sunday. No, and magically it's not. Hold on. Saturday. Yeah, they do have it posted. Okay, so the Angels will have Lorenzen versus Paul Blackburn in the morning, which is a 1 o'clock start. Then a 6 o'clock start, 6:40. Patrick Sandoval against Undecided right there. And then Sunday's matchup in Oakland will be Noah Syndergaard and Frankie Montas. That will be a really good start. That's a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. So those are your 4 games for the Oakland series. So that's going to be, I think, a good series for the Angels. I'm calling 3 out of 4 out of that one. I think they should do a good job. Oakland's depleted right now and in last place. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So let's get to some of these comments. There's not too many people on because I think this is an early thing and no one thought we were going to be on this early. But Armani says, thanks, Madden, for losing the game. Renifo batting second and Raciel pitching in the 9th with it tied. Well, Armani, I agree with one of those 2 comments. Madden really with a lineup. I mean, look, why are you sitting Mike Trout and Taylor Ward when you have a day off tomorrow anyway? Why are we giving these guys? Why are we babying these guys 2 nights off in a row? If anything, I would have had someone come in and play for what is it called? Rendon. Give him the night off because we like to baby him a lot, and he didn't do nothing tonight. I don't know why you take 2 big at batters out of the lineup when you have a lefty pitching anyway. You stack the lineup full of lefties. It doesn't make any sense. When you have 2 righties that are solid on the bench and you leave them there, it doesn't make a lick of sense. But then bringing Iglesias in, he didn't pitch all that bad in the 9th inning, but he got into the Houston game got suspended. Okay. Aaron Loop is garbage. Okay, come on, Grill Master. Come on now. He has a 1.35 ERA. Every time Rendon bats, he just seems to be uninterested. And Ryu, he looks like he's taking a dump. That's what Jim Hoyt said. That we were sitting together at the game. So Anthony Pujols is terrible, but him left DFA him, sent him down for Whitefield. That was a waste of money. Renifo somehow gets a hit. DFA still. Oh, jeez. Velasquez is not patient when at bat, Ryu says, and he's still not lowering the barrel of the bat. He's still trying to freaking crush home runs. I don't understand it. I don't understand why no one's talked to this guy to keep the bat either belt high or lower. Why are you swinging at shit that's above your head? It does not make sense. But he's just making easy outs. He's swinging over stuff, grounding out or flying out or striking out. And this kid could be so much better. He just has no plate discipline right now. His defense is rock solid, but other than that, nope. Anthony Pujols is not MLB caliber. Come on, DFA Marsh. Come on. Houston won 8 games. Their game today got suspended to the rain 5-1 in the 4th. I'm pretty sure they'll win that game tomorrow, and they'll take first place like Rally Chris says. Grillmaster says, I blame this on stupid Manfred. You know, and the whole deal with a runner on second thing, that should have died after last year. We don't use it in the postseason, so why use it in the regular season? I'm all right. I'm glad we were right. I'm glad where we're at right now with the man on second rule. And you know what? To each his own. I just wish they would bring that in around the 12th inning. At least let the teams try to get the win the legit way first. And if they can, they can. If they can't, they can't. You know, Madden's lineup also happened. That was a pretty big kick in the balls for the Angels. I could see that right off the bat. You're going to run a lineup out there like that. You don't expect to win. I mean, I didn't expect them to win when I saw that lineup. I'm like, come on, dude, really? And then you got to play against the Shadows here today at the stadium. I mean, it was plain to see they were having problems. Paul Blackburn goes in one of the games on Saturday. He's 3-0 with a 1.5 ERA. That's true, Grillmaster, but can he hit? Let's see. Montaz gonna see. You're already saying it's gonna be you see losing 3 out of 4 and a loss if we're lucky a split. Damn, Grillmaster. 1 loss and you're already off the ship. Thomas says, I'm upset. Yeah, this was a game they let get away. Warriors getting killed 61-105, 4:15 left in the third. Looks like that one's going game 7. Juan says, Viva los Angelitos. And then Rally Chris says, Grillmaster told me we're losing 3 out of 4 to Oakland. I told him that we're going to take 3 out of 4 from Oakland. That's all you got to do is win these series. Again, where if you win 80% of your series, you're going to be in the postseason. The Angels have only lost 2 series to start the year. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go into Oakland and just take one series at a time. Montas is a great pitcher, but he did get roughed up his last start. Yes, he did, Don. And again, you guys need to know they need to get hitting behind them. And the way the Angels have pitched, I'm not scared of the Oakland roster, dude. They don't have Chapman no more. They don't have all these other guys that were killing it for them. They don't have freaking what's his name that went to freaking Atlanta. All the guys that would kill us are basically not there right now. Anthony Gonzalez says Rendon sucks again. I can't disagree that. That's 0 for 4 again. Big Hammer 20 says hi, and yep. I called Madden doing the off day before the off day and with some of our players. Why did he play Wade today anyway? Well, you know what? Look, again, I would have preferred to see some of these other guys play than who he had out there. And it's too much, man. I mean, this lineup right now is being juggled around too much. They could do a lot better, and they just didn't today. Need to stop giving so many days off to guys like Rendon. No point. Exactly, Don. Adele hit another homer in AAA today. That's not really doing anything, Rally Chris, because those parks in AAA don't do much. If anything, I would have sent him to the Trash Pandas. And if he's tearing it up there in pitchers' ballparks, then we've got something and we bring him back. But again, it depends on what he's swinging at, dude. If he's swinging at pitches on the outside of the corner like Taylor Ward was last year, it's not going to get him anywhere. Taylor Ward became a good player when he began to get patient and know the strike zone. And I don't think that, his defense, he's not comfortable in the outfield right now, and he's not comfortable at the plate. He does not know the strike zone, and that's why he got sent down. Velasquez can crush some home runs if he lifts his weight in the weight room. I don't want him hitting home runs, Growmaster. He doesn't need to. How is your daughter doing, Todd? That is the question, Marty. It's They look to wait on inducing her. It looks like they're going to wait to have her go the full 40 weeks or whatever, the full term. She's about a week and a half away from going full term, but she's in a lot of pain. She's carrying the kid. Her stomach dropped. I mean, she has all the signs of everything going the way it's supposed to when the baby's on the way. But Olivia's just being a pain in the you-know-what right now. And she hasn't even been born yet. But she's making mama wait, and the doctors agree to just give her a little more time in the oven. DFA Shohei for giving up 1 run. Ronan says, I'm pretty sure you're sarcastic there. But still, even though, 1 run, 2 hits. I mean, look, even in a loss today, even if you want to blame Madden, what's there really to be upset about other than the hitting? You can't knock the pitching. Even if Loop comes in there and I want to give him the nacho night, it's like 4 runs is not the end of the world to catch up. It took a pinch hit home run to tie the damn game. The offense couldn't do anything for you all day. Ohtani pitched a good enough start to win any game. 1 run, 2 hits, 6 innings. I'll take that from any pitcher. And for the most part, you've seen a lot of these 3 runs on 4 hits type performances from our starters. And sometimes we can't get it done. We can't get them in position to win because we can't score nothing. The last few games, yes, but today was a different story. Let's see. They used the regular season because Manfred looks up a way to screw things up for the Angels. Gary Bettman type thing with the hockey and Ducks. Adrian Olivis says, Olivis says, Ward and Trout not in the lineup. Didn't look good. Chad Wallach not in the lineup. Also, also was not good. Yeah, it's true, Adam or Adrian. I'm sorry about that. That was, you could just look at the lineup and be like, damn, we had some holes today. And against a good lefty, it's like Madden waits for us to face basically their second best pitcher to freaking sit down some of our best hitters. It didn't make any sense. And again, before an off date, I can understand if today's a travel date and we have to play tomorrow. But, dude, we have another full freaking day off. They're going to fly tonight. It's an hour flight. You're going to be in by 10 o'clock tonight or a little after, and you're still going to have plenty of time to get sleep. You're off all day tomorrow. I don't see the understanding of sitting anybody. They had to take a look at the runner at second away when they first came for the CBA agreement, but years later they put it back in. I don't understand why they did it. Jim Hoyt came up with a good idea why they did it. It's because it's to save bullpen pitchers throughout the season, because some of these games would go 13, 15 innings. Again, I don't see a problem bringing it in the 12th inning. Allow 2 innings at least to see if you could win it straight up the fairway instead of putting a freaking runner at second. I'll call a split. How about that? A Grill Master. Oh, my God. I feel like we gave up today. I do too, Anthony Gonzalez. Hey, Grill Master, remember the comment. You're going to eat crow when we win in 3-4 in Oakland. Montez may have been roughed up in his last start, but he will rebound against us because scouting. Let's see. Ivan says Canna gone, Olsen gone, Marte gone. Yeah, Ivan, there's plenty of players that have left Oakland, and they've made them way weaker. They've lost bullpen help. They lost a couple starters. Montez is basically your best starter. I mean, they don't have Bassett. That dude was an angel killer. He's now with the freaking the Mets. The succubus Loreno is still there. He's going to rob 3 home runs. Don't want to jinx it, but we should we shouldn't be too bad going up there, Ivan. I agree. Thank God prima donna Canna is gone. I couldn't stand Canna, to be honest. If only Duffy was healthy, and he should be here pretty soon. All of their best players left, no excuses for us this time around. The Angels should do good up there in Oakland. And how about this? In that doubleheader, how many fans are actually going to be at the stadium up there in Oakland? That's a terrible venue. And I think the way the Angels fans travel, I mean, if I didn't have work, I'd go up there myself. That's going to be, I think you're going to see more red in the stadium because there is a very, along the lines of Oakland message boards, there's a revolt and a strike to make Oakland look terrible up there because of the ownership wanting to move to Vegas. So don't look for anything more than maybe 5,000 to 7,000 fans being there at the most. And I think most of that might be Angel fans. So we'll see. Let's see. Hopefully these losses don't hurt us later in the year, Anthony. Yeah, this is one that you could look back and say, okay, you know, we kind of blew that one. Let's go Brandon Marsh, 4A. He's not a 4A player, a Grill Master. Come on now. Aaron Whitefield hasn't had a chance. He's calling him a 4A player. Good God. One loss just changes Grill Master's entire mentality. Matt Miles says, didn't get the win, but we won the series. And that's how you have to look at it, guys and gals. You can't look at you're going to win every series and just dominate every team. You're going to take a loss here and there. And if you lose 3, I don't see it going beyond that. I don't see any prolonged losing streaks with this team because you have too many goats in that lineup that are or rotation that are going to stop a losing streak. It's not like before where you had a weak-ass rotation. I agree. DFA Shotani for giving up 1 run. What's there to be upset about? We lost. It's a loss, man. Houston takes first place permanently. God damn, Grill Master. That's too much, man. Who got the Nachos player of the night? And that would have been Aaron Loop. Aaron Loop surrendered those 2 runs uncharacteristically, I might add. Adele is just a 4A player at this time. Hot topic, trade Adele and Fletcher, Suarez, and another starting pitcher. Here's the thing. You look at it this way. You have a plethora of second basemen coming up. You have Stefanik. You have another infielder down there that his name is escaping me right now. You got Tyler Wade on the roster. You got Velasquez on the roster. You got Duffy on the roster. You got Captain Mayfield on the roster. Right now, Fletcher and it has an eatable contract. 5 years, $27 million. Second year into it. You have all these. You have Suarez who can hit the rotation, but they're not sold on him. You got Jaime Biera. You got freaking Griffin Canning. You got tradable pieces to get players down the road that other teams are going to like. Not to mention Joe Adele. So with Taylor Ward's appearance, you wouldn't have to get a solid 4th outfielder as much as you really need him. Adele would be, could nab you with a couple of those other players, a legit number 1. So it's something to think about as these players get healthier because we're going to see Griffin Canning next month start to pitch some rehab. Suarez is going to be up and down here pretty soon. Jaime can give you a lot of innings to a team. I mean, these guys can do some things for some other teams. And if there's a starting pitcher out there, a power bat, who knows, dude? We'll have to see. And then you look at the catching situation. All of a sudden, we have 3 good catchers now, or you can even argue 4. Romine's had good success in the past. You got Wallach, who's coming out of nowhere, who looks like he wants to be in the next Taylor Ward. And then you got Suzuki. Some people hate him, some people don't. And then, of course, you got Stassi. Stassi's not going nowhere. I think it's the battle for the backup. So you got a lot of depth on this team. Let's see. Let's get back to 24. 24 says, what's up with the Astros Mickey Mouse schedule? Well, you know what? They're doing the same thing that we are, bro. Like, literally, their April and May is not bad. Their June and July is going to be just like the Angels. It's going to be nothing but contenders. So the cream will rise to the top. And again, like I've told all of you here on all the lives, if they freaking can get through these 2 months, I'm going to be super excited if they're at first place or above and so many games above 500, because I know they'll pass the test, and and August is okay. It's mixed with winnable teams and also a hard ones. September, all division. So, you get into those games and then you see where you're at, but you got to pass through June and July. That's why these next 2 series here with stacking up Oakland and Texas back-to-back on the road and at home are huge before we play that 4-game set against Toronto, and then we go to New York. It starts to get tough. So this is where you want to tone up. You don't want to lose players. You want to get players coming back. You want to get guys in the groove. Nacho Player, thank you. 24 says it's Loop. Are we already tabbing Austin Romine as the new Kurt Suzuki? No, we're not. Too early for that. The day off before the day, I called you and told you that Madden would be screwing this up. We're doing something stupid like that, and because he's a terrible manager. Fight time in Southern California to the Bay Area is an hour. Flight time, yes, an hour and a half. So it's not that bad. Jim says the feeling I have been getting at the stadium is identical one to Yes We Can season. To you have to be here to understand. Definitely different than on TV. Yeah, and Jim's was a season ticket holder, so you're gonna feel the excitement in the stadium. The fans are into it. It's just whether they're gonna be able to win these games against these poor teams, the ones that are snake bitten right now. And you do have that Yes We Can mentality, because you felt like, at some point during the game, it wasn't rolling our way. It felt like you're down 7. But then when Ward comes up and hits that 2-run homer, it's energized. Everyone's into it. And then you can't score that 3rd run. Iglesias does his job. You're still into it. But then, Loop comes in. Once they get those 2 runs, it was the air left the building, dude. It was hard to get into the game again. But you know what? Again, that's the beauty of the fans. It wasn't a big crowd, but they made their voice known this year or in the game. Let's see. I can eat crow, whatever. Leaf says, time for me to chirp Randy about his Jets. I don't care if it's unrelated. You can't beat the dead horse of the Jets enough. Oh, jeez. Let's see. I'm going to call in and make my prediction tonight. Okay, we'll get to that soon. Anthony Gonzalez says, road trip to Oakland, plenty seats available. Damn right. You could sit exactly where you want anywhere in that stadium, and we will shit the bed in Oakland. Of course, Grillmaster. Chase says, I will be at the stadium in Oakland for first game Saturday and then Sunday's game. Oh, that's cool, Chase. Try to get on camera or try to have some sort of banner or sign, because I'm pretty sure you'll get on camera for sure. John Fisher is such a cheap ass. Leaf says, I was supposed to be at the doubleheader, but I got to cancel my plans because I have school stuff. Oh, that sucks, Mateo. I'll write you a note. Go, Jim says. Laugh out loud. Grillmaster and Loreno, dude, ain't all that. We shouldn't be too worried about him, and trust me, it will come back. Leaf says Grillmaster needs to take a chill pill. Absolutely. If I've had $1 for every time I've heard that, and he hasn't taken a chill pill. I'm serious. Sometimes, Grillmaster just goes off, dude. He's been ranting since the second inning. Aaron makes me loopy. Oh, God. Block Grillmaster 310 manual. Look at all these comments, dude. He just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luis Castillo and Mike Moustakis. That's what he's been banging the drums for. Rally Chris says, Chase, let's get the Angels going. Let's go chanting, let's go Angels up there in Oakland. We should probably hear it on TV since there won't be any people in attendance. There's probably more cardboard cutouts. If they go back to the COVID cardboard cutouts, there'd be more of those there than fans. They need to stop sleeping, or they need to stop sitting players down and just go for the kill. Exactly, Lewis. I don't understand why they do that. It's so freaking annoying. Astros Mickey Mouse schedule. Manfred makes it easy for them. Look, bro, it's just easy for us as well, dude. If you look at the schedule, we have to just take advantage of what's in front of us. I'd say what's up with the Dodgers Mickey Mouse schedule, but the Pirates whoop their ass. And exactly 24. Look, Dodgers always have a cheap-ass schedule. For whatever reason, their division's at 500 or better. But we all know Arizona sucks. We all know the Colorado Rockies suck. And up until just a couple of years ago, the Padres sucked. So it was only the Giants that were their basic competition, and even they were like 500. But now that the teams are kind of like coming up a little bit, all those one-hit wonders like Urias suck now. It's good to see. And I know the Dodgers are going to fall apart. They're not going to stay at this rate all season. So, I'm not scared of them. And watch, they're going to start going down. Did y'all observe Walsh protecting Whitehead in center field today? Definitely could tell. Regular was the right fielder was covering more territory today than usual. Exactly. And then VT checks in with Don't Sleep on My Angels. He was there for the no-hitter yesterday and posted on his page. If you haven't already, go over there and check in on his page. What is it called? Bases Loading. So check that out. Chase says, I will not do that, Chris. You know what, Chase? You should get in a monkey outfit and be the Rally Monkey North. And then you could be Let's Go Angels and just clap and just be all up in it. If you're jumping on the chairs, I'm pretty sure you're going to get on the TV. A big dude like Chase is a big, tall guy, and I'm pretty sure if you were to be jumping up and down on those seats, he'll either break a seat or he will, because those seats are already broken over there in Oakland from the Raider fans, but he will definitely get on TV. Steve Lee checks in with Rendon fucking sucks. That's her way of saying hello there, because she always checks in with that, and of course, because he's just been terrible. It's fair to say the Dodgers walked the plank today. Oh, jeez, Grillmaster. Even the Angels can beat Pittsburgh. The Pirates team is in the pits. VT says, who the fuck is a Jets fan? Shake my head, hack. Bad night for the sports. Angels lost. Warriors lost. That's your team right there. Adrian Guerrero says, playoffs for the Angels? I say yes. I say this team makes the postseason. It's all up to them whether or not they can actually win the division. The division's the debatable thing right now. I don't think anyone's debating that this team's not wild card worthy. This is a playoff team or bust. And they've got all the things to get you there right now pre-trade. So I feel really confident that this team will be there in the end and in the postseason for the first time in over 7 years. But I do say this, though, they have to make an addition for the postseason run to really make a real run at things. You have to make some addition going into the postseason. When Rendon bats left, he's Anthony Hamilton. Yeah, but he actually went down and got that whatever pitch that was, the Ephus pitch. They also need to be more patient in the box to go deep in Oakland. Oh, wait, it's because Anthony Pujols Hamilton wasn't batting from the left side again? Right. She's so mad that didn't happen yesterday, or it didn't happen today. Everything is broken at the stadium in Oakland. It sure is. Yes, Chase, I give you the rally Chris Powers to go up there in Oakland. See, Chase, take advantage of it. You've got the power flowing through your body. Don't you feel it, Chase? I want you to just scream at the top of your lungs, let's go Angels, because Rally Chris, he just did a Hadouken and he gave you all of his powers, Chase. I need you to use those powers and film it on your GoPro and put it on our page, bro. I need you to just let the power of Chris come through you and compel you to get the Angels a home run or a big strikeout. Grillmaster has been ranting the whole team. Well, that's no surprise right there, Mateo. The Yankees are a home run only, can't win anywhere else. And 24, we've seen that stupid game plan over and over. And I will say this too, the Yankees don't have the intimidation factor of playing in old Yankee Stadium. The new Yankee Stadium is completely different. It's mostly corporate hacks that take up the whole stadium, that they're not real fans, so you don't get the real like chanting like the Boston fans you would see or the old Yankees fans. It's not a scary place to play, and pitching always beats strike them out, all or nothing hitting in the postseason. So I don't give a shit what they do right now. They're not going to be there in the end. I'm not buying them at all. Grillmaster's not buying the Angels because he always buys them to lose. Grillmaster says Oakland is terrible. Oakland is a terrible area. I agree. Never want to be in that place. Yeah, you don't want to be there at night. Ryu says we need another starting pitcher. We absolutely do. Have you met Roger Lodge? Adrian says, yes, I have. And someone tagged him last year with one of my insults towards him, and he didn't take too kindly to that. And so again, when I asked him for a selfie on opening night when he was interviewing Artie about all of Artie's signings instead of asking Perry about the signings he made. It was hilarious that I asked him for a selfie and he's like, no. So he knew who I was and he was being a little bitch. Mateo says, I was supposed to be at the game on Friday, but I had to change my plans. Oh, yeah, that's right. Adele, Fletcher, Suarez, Paris, Renifo for Castillo and Moustakas. Yankees suck. These fans, yeah, okay. I won't read that whole thing. 24 says, if my 12-year-old brother played at the Yankee Stadium, he'd be tested for juicing every day or every other day. And you know what, 24, like a guy like Cecil Fielder's grandson, Prince Fielder's son, has hit a home run in Yankee Stadium at the age of 12. It's not the hardest place to hit a home run, that's for sure. Seriously, the fans should never be allowed to any sporting venue. New York fans, Grillmaster, you said the F word a lot. It's kind of the harsh word. Yeah, it's funny because Grillmaster acts like he's like just in a rage, but then when you meet him, you're like, oh, he's such a nice guy. Like, where's all this rage coming from? Grillmaster says the Yankees are terrible. Let's go real quick over to before we hit a couple phone calls, because I think we're going to do a couple of those. We need to check in with Roger Lodge because he had a big show today. So we're going to see what he has to say here.
Hey, what's up, Halo Nation? It's Roger Lodge from the Sports Lodge on Angels Radio.
Sorry, Roger. This is my show now. Hey guys, it's Roger Lodge here from AM 830, and I just want to let you guys know and gals out there that I was not able to play really too many highlights of Ohtani and his wood making contact with all those balls because it just didn't happen today. He was pitching really good because of 714 tickets, and then also the Pachanga Casino out there somewhere in the desert where you can go and win money or give it away, one of the two. And you know, I was watching from the 600 level, almost being blown over by 20-mile-per-hour winds in the upper deck, and I was thinking about my blind date show, and then I just wondered about my babe, my guy, John Stamos. Where was his help? You know, Rally Chris seems to think that he could get this team rallied, but I only saw the rally monkey once tonight at the stadium, and it didn't do anything for the Angels. And I don't think Rally Chris's powers are as strong as John Stamos. We need a jumping John Stamos, like a jumping Jack Flash, but John Stamos type person or mockery of John Stamos on the Jumbotron to get the fans really energetic, because once they see his hair flopping around, they're going to know that John Stamos is going to give them the power to hit the home runs. I think Taylor Ward was thinking of John Stamos like I think of John Stamos in the shower. And he hit that home run and just put it on a line drive, because everyone gets a line drive when they think John Stamos. But enough of John Stamos and UCLA Bruins basketball. We're going to talk about the Angels losing the last game of the series. They could have swept today. They didn't stand up to my 75-0 prediction on Lodge's Lock. But you know what? There's always Friday when we play Oakland. And you know what? We had to baby Trout today, and we had to baby a few other players because they needed their mimis and their chichis, and they needed to sleep so that they could get some extra rest because they have another day off tomorrow. So Joe Maddon is the best manager in all of baseball, and it doesn't matter what he says. He's always right, and the fans are wrong. Just like Artie Moreno. If you build it, they will come and pay $4,000 on low-income apartments. So enough about my show, and get back to Todd Lodge, because Roger Lodge's show is going to be uninterrupted tomorrow because the Angels don't play, and we could get back to talking what's really important on Angels Station, which is politics. Back to you, Todd.
Thanks, Roger. Thanks for that whatever that is. But yeah, look, the Angels taking 2 out of 3. I know Lodge's Lock didn't come through today. It wasn't a 75-0 Angels win, and Shohei Ohtani didn't pitch 10 innings of perfect baseball. I don't know how it's possible, but that's what Roger said. So, look, 2 out of 3, you keep winning these games. Yes, this one kind of sucked because it felt like you're not playing with your best arms and best hitting lineup. But, you take this one on the chin and you just hope for better things up in Oakland. You can't lose that series. See, Maddon's an ass if they lose the series after blowing a game like this. So if they go up there and win 3 out of 4, I'm pretty sure most Angel fans will forget about this game. But yeah, this was definitely a game that the Angels should have won. And so getting back to Jim Hoyt says, Yankees suck, ? I don't like that attitude. They've been consistently trying to buy a pennant, but we better watch their record. Fine in the AL. Well, you know what? I think they're going to be there in the end. I just don't think they have the arms to do it. None of their arms have held up in the postseason, so we'll have to see. Grillmaster says the media constantly bows at their feet. Well, I do agree with that. They always get the love right there. Roger Lodge, I hate you for talking about me, Todd Lodge, and the fans love me, but don't you start Roger. And you know what, Rally? I'm sorry, but that's he believes in Stamos. He just believes in Stamos. Joe Maddon is the best manager in baseball, or being terrible. Martin says good. Just in time to get home for the Leprechauns, the home of the Leprechauns. Todd Fox, a.k.a. Todd Lodge, doesn't believe in the power of Rally Chris. Wow, that's the first. He inherited the Grillmaster genes. Oh, geez. Did Lodge get the nacho hat? No, it went to Aaron Loop. I told Grillmaster that it needs to ease up on the comments because people will start to get annoyed. I think they've been annoyed. Are we still in first? At the moment, we are in first place because the game got suspended. I thought it was a final. They're going to pick it up tomorrow, but basically the Twins are going to lose that series. Houston's going to win it eventually, and we're going to be at or no, they're going to be over 5. Yeah, they're going to be a half game ahead of us then. We're going to lose first place going into Friday. Let's see. I think that's everything. If anyone wants to call in, because we didn't get too many people on there today, call in at 714-912-2877 is the number to call in. I'll just go over some scores real quick while we have a second here before people start calling in. The Dodgers lose 2 of 3 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's freaking hilarious. Cincinnati Reds win their only 7th game of the year. Amongst a shitload of losses, they win 14-11. New York wins again. They win 5-3. Ohio and Chicago get postponed. Miami beats up on Arizona 11-3. Philadelphia beats the Mendozas 4-2. The Giants beat Colorado 7-1. Chicago Cubs beat the Padres 7-5. The Washington Nationals beat the Mets 8-3. Oakland defeats Detroit 9-0. Atlanta 5-3 over Boston. Houston again winning that game, which is going to be a final anyway. 5-1. 5-1. St. Louis beats the crap out of the Orioles 10-1. And the Royals beat Texas. So to the standings real quick. We'll go over the standings. Let's see. Hold on. You know what? It would help if I pull up the phone lines. That's probably why some of you guys can't get through. Hold on a second here. Let's see if it'll let me. Let's see. Yes, the phone lines are now up. So if you want to call in, it again is 714-912-2877. You can call in. It should be popping up here in a second. Otherwise, I'll read the standings off real quick. In the American League East, the Yankees are 22-8, 4 games up on Tampa Bay, who's 19-13. Toronto is 17-15, 6 games back. Boy, did they hit a skid real quick, didn't they? Baltimore 13-18, 9.5 out. How about the Boston Red Sox, winners of that division last year or wild card? 11-20, 11 games out already. They have a run differential of -20. Minnesota Twins are 18-12. They were humbled by the Houston Astros in 3 games. They are 2.5 games up on Chicago. Ohio is 15-15, 3 games out. Kansas City Royals are 10-18, 7 games out. Detroit Tigers, who were supposed to be a team on the up, they are -40 differential scoring. They're 9-22. Angels, the division we care about. Angels are 21-12, currently a half game up on Houston, 19-11. Seattle Mariners are 14-18, 6.5 out. Texas Rangers 12-17, 7 games out. Oakland 13-19, 7.5 games out. But they've won 2 in a row against Detroit. New York Mets in the National League, 21-11, 6 games up on Atlanta. Atlanta 15-17. Marlins 14-17, 6.5 out. 14-17. Philadelphia 6.5 out. Washington 11-21. They have the most blown saves in 10 blown saves already. Milwaukee is 20-12, 2 games up on the St. Louis Cardinals, who are 17-13. They're 6 games up on the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are 13-17. The Chicago Cubs are 11-19, 8 games out. The Cincinnati Reds are a woeful 7-24, 12.5 games out, -72 in the run differential. That is shit pathetic. They are 2-15 on the road. The Dodgers are 20-9, a game and a half up on the San Diego Padres, who are 20-12. They are 2 games up on the Giants, who are 19-12. They are 4.5 up on the Rockies, who are 17-15, and 5 up on the Diamond. I'm sorry, 4.5 up on the Diamondbacks, and 5 up on the Colorado Rockies. So that's your division right there. If we don't get any phone calls, I'm just going to cut it here a little early. I'm just going to read a few more comments. Let's see. The Dodgers lose to the Pirates. Grillmaster's laughing about that. Thanks, Loopy, right there. The Mendozas are struggling. Maybe Rendon should go there because his average is probably one of the best on the Mariners. Aaron must have left a little loopy today. Yes, that's kind of lame. Tigers have been terrible. I didn't think they'd be started this slow, Don says. Me neither. Grillmaster says, sorry, Grillmaster, didn't know that. Some of these losses for Boston came to us, and some run differential so low for Boston. Well, that's something to do with it. And that pretty much does. So what we'll do is we'll just end it here early. We didn't get any phone calls tonight. So, there's one right now.
Let's go to the Halo Honk line.
Hi, I'm calling from San Clemente High School.
Home of the cheesecakes.
No, home of the Tritons.
Cheesecakes. What is your call about tonight, my friend?
Well, I'm surprised that Ohtani only didn't get a home run, and the Angels really let me down tonight.
They did. It appeared that they were partying a little too hard after that no-hitter yesterday. They were flat today, and then Madden didn't help the lineup either. So,
yeah, that's what I figured. But my predictions for the Oakland series is either 3-4 because of the doubleheader on Saturday, or a sweep. in Oakland. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm liking
Yeah.
I'm liking that. 3 out of 4 would be very, very good.
Yeah. And then what else? I only have one more day of school, and then I'm practice for my surf contest on Friday, and then yeah, it's the weekend Friday night. So and then Saturday, if I'm out of the contest, I might have a little Mountain Dew and party on Saturday night for the end of the season championship finals, because I did my best in this last contest of the year for WSA. And yeah.
Hell yeah. And
My-
throw back
Oh,
that Mountain Dew, what was it, the Cheetos, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos Mountain Dew. Try that out for us, man. Make a video on that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on Saturday if I'm partying that night and drinking Mountain Dew, or if I'm just getting ready for Sunday and going into the finals and partying on Sunday night. And
All right.
Hopefully I go on to Sunday and win this championship, and yeah, and hopefully Angels can beat that Oakland, because Oakland's had our numbers these last couple of years, and I'm sick of it.
Absolutely. I think we all are. So
Yeah.
we had some revenge
Yeah.
against Tampa, but we just couldn't finish it out today. But
Yeah, we couldn't sweep them out of town tonight, but we always have Oakland for the weekend series to sweep. And after this road trip, we come home and play Oakland again. So we have Oakland a couple of times to beat them, and Texas maybe. And so, yeah, I'm getting excited for summer baseball and stuff like that.
there you go. All right, man.
Yeah.
You have a good rest of the
the Todd.
All right, brother.
Have a good night, and I'll phone in on Friday night when we're on the road in Oakland.
There you go, brother. Have a good one.
Hopefully after an Angels win on Friday night against Oakland on Friday night. Angels win. Oh, yeah.
You could celebrate with cheesecake because that's the school you go to. Cheesecakes.
No, I go to San Quentin Triton High School. I'll celebrate with Mountain Dew on Saturday or Friday, or not Friday, but I might be celebrating at a party if we win, because I'll be at a party on Friday night.
You're gonna be having Shirley Temples and cheesecake. All right, my friend.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you on Friday. Go Angels, and hopefully we win on Friday.
All right.
Yeah, I see good news at the party on Friday.
You got
I'm
it.
going my lucky party on Friday with bands and stuff. So.
There you go. Go
Later,
Angels.
Todd.
Later.
Go Angels.
All right, that was Mountain Dew King right there. Let's see, Halo Honk Line, home of the cheesecakes. There you go. Like I said before, you can't win them all. Matt Bedingo says, all in all, today was a good game. Hopefully they could take the series against Oakland. That's all we can do. Dylan says, just got here from the game. I was there, man. I just say Ward, though. Anyway, who was Nacho Night? It was Aaron Loop who got Nacho Night.
Halo Honk Line, who's this?
Corona Del Mar High School.
Corona Del Mar High School, home of the tampons.
No, home of the Sea Kings.
Tampons.
Oh God.
So what's going on, Grillmaster?
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Can we just get rid of extra innings rule and play it like it used to be, and play 33 innings?
Nah, I mean that would be the ideal thing to do, but the players are pampered and they agreed to it, and we're stuck with it at least for another year or two. So
It's just ridiculous. I don't know why it exists. But if you're gonna do it, I gotta get on Madden or the hitting coaches. If you have the runner at second base, who was up? You had Mayfield, you had Wade, and Ward was hitting max because of the pitch hit. Tyler Wade needed to bunt. I mean, he almost got it, but bunt.
yeah, I
Bunt
mean,
the ball, move runner over, sack fly, you get a run.
but the problem is you're down 2 right there, and Ward hit a 2-run homer earlier, and now he's transitioned himself from a player who would usually make a sacrifice like that to a guy who now needs to put the ball in play. So I'm okay with him trying to swing the ball. He almost got it through the right side. The play that I would have, that I got mad at earlier in the game when they were trying to score was Tyler Wade, and he had the entire left side of the infield open. Even with 2 strikes, he should drop one down right there. You don't have to bunt a drag bunt. You could have bunted to the left. The pitcher wouldn't have got it. His speed would have gotten 2 men on with nobody out. It's missed opportunities like that screw things up, because Velasquez could have been the next hitter to bunt those 2 guys over. Tampa Bay just played it right in the 10th inning, and if you've seen what they've done since this rule has been implemented, the Angels have a losing record in extra innings. They just do. They don't know how to manage.
Overall.
Yeah, they can't do it, and this is just another example of them blowing an extra inning game like this.
Yes, but Tyler Wade should have dropped the bunt down like he did in the game versus the Nationals.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Exactly. That's
Look
what
at
I'm
that
talking
one.
about.
He dropped it. Yeah, the shift was on, and he bunted it. Franco was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it would have been the same thing
could have
today.
Albert could have dropped that bunt down and waltzed to first base.
Yeah, you could have took a swinging bunt and just hit it to the left side. So
Yes.
it's unfortunate, but in the bottom of the 10th inning, they had an opportunity and they just couldn't squeeze it through. They used up all their pinch hitters. You had a lefty on lefty with Marsh. It wasn't a good matchup, so the predictable happened. He struck out. So yeah.
Yeah, and I was calling strikeout from the very start.
I bet you were.
Because I don't trust Marsh anymore, sadly, and it pains me to say because he was so good to start the year.
Yeah.
Like the only guy I really trust now, and I don't really have full trust in Trout. Like really, it's Ward.
Mhm.
Ward is the one guy I'm trusting, and I'm putting a lot of bias on Wallet because he obviously prior to Cal State Fullerton.
Well, we'll see what happens with him. I'd like to see him develop more and do it over time. But the first 2 games, I was greatly impressed. I was predicting, with him sitting today, I could understand that because he's playing, a night game, caught a no-hitter, probably celebrated a lot with Detmers. But you still, Romine filled in the Suzuki role, but they just didn't have any kind of any game plan like they did the first 2 games. And Canahan, or whatever his name is, he just pitched his ass off today. He was hard to hit.
Shane McClanahan.
McClanahan,
Right.
there you go. Yeah.
Yes, so for the series in Oakland, 4 in 3 days, it says here that Jaime is going to take the ball for the game 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Jaime's going to take the ball. This year he's 1-0 with a 1.98 ERA.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Dalton Jeffries faced us one time last year, and that was the start in which Detmers made his debut, and we lost that game 8-5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That game actually was in Mexico. It's part of my trip. I'm looking up his pitches just to give you all an idea, a little scouting report on Jeffries.
Well, all I know is that I think the and don't worry about the scouting report. We can get into that tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Friday. All I'm saying is that these games, although Oakland sucks, their pitching is going to keep them in the game. So look for a lot of low-scoring wins. I think the Angels will win the series, but they're going to be low-scoring. I don't predict no 7-0 type ball game. I think the Oakland's going to be averaging about maybe 2 to 3 runs a game. As long as we get over that, we should win the series.
Especially with how cold Oakland is, the ball naturally just dies there. And now we already have Manfred making his dead balls to not have home runs hit. Hits are obviously down across the league. I'm not sure if you've heard Terry Smith on the radio mention that a few times.
Yeah.
But yes, the other thing I worry about is with Paul Blackburn. He's been on fire this year for Oakland. He's pitching the day game in the doubleheader.
Again, just get to the bullpen, man. If the Angels can make them work pitches and not be so aggressive up in Oakland, because Oakland will find the strike zone, but they can miss it a lot if you don't want to help them out by swinging and missing that stuff that's out of the zone. So if they can take approaches like Tyler Ward has, or not Tyler Ward, God, why am I? Ward.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah. I'm getting mixed up. There's too many W's on this damn team. But if Ward does it, if they mimic what he's doing, I'm sure they'll be fine. So
So my game plan is this: you got to have at least 6 pitches in the at bat each time, and you can run the pitcher's pitch count up. Even if you get no one on base, if you get 6 pitches per at bat, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but even if they get 4 pitches, it's good. You know what I mean? Like 4 to 5 pitches is good to get and get some guys on base. So we'll go from there. All right, Grillmaster, I got to bow out. I got a couple more to get to real quick before I get out of here, but we'll talk again Friday.
I'm going to be at home. I don't know if I'm going to call.
Okay.
I think I'll call you again on Sunday night. But
All
I'll
right.
throw my comments out there, absolutely.
All
All
right.
right, have a good one. Peace.
You too. Later. That was Grillmaster. See, haha, tampons. How about the great ushers at the stadium today? Yes. Got to throw it out there to Deborah, who gave me access to Otani today. That was pretty freaking cool. She put me right to the front of the line. Thanks for Jim giving her the shout out. Oh, hold on.
It's the Halo Honk line.
The Fox.
Matt.
What is the high school you went to, young man?
I went to a magnet school in downtown.
A magnet school? You must have been stuck to a lot of people.
Pretty much smart people. I went to downtown magnet.
Wow, okay. That's the first I heard of that.
Hey, by the way, I'm laughing so hard because I know you and I know your face, bro. Don't be so disrespectful.
Don't give away my secrets, ass.
Dude, I'm over here crying, man.
You're not supposed to be able to read. You're stealing signs right now like a manager. Stop it. I'm gonna put a glove over my
Hey, man,
face.
You my brother, man. That's what brothers do. Real quick, man. Have you noticed that we don't give Otani a lot of run support this year?
Oh yeah. I could definitely see that. Come on, man.
Man, it's just annoying because the last couple of games we had 12 yesterday. I think we had 11 the other day, and then today we only put up 2. And I think his record would be a lot better if we give him some run support.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this guy can easily rattle off 15 wins this year. Will he get there? I don't know. If they're hitting like you say they're hitting, then yeah, he's not gonna reach it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
He'll be lucky to get 10.
Yeah,
I'm saying he's not a bad pitcher, but we don't give him that run support.
Oh, he's not. We're likely going to give the bullpen decisions, whether there's losses or wins, because we're going to wind up leaving him out, or he's going to leave a game tied at 1 or down 2-1, stuff like that, and that sucks. I mean, he pitched well enough to win. I mean, you could see that obviously.
He did. I thought he was going to come out of the 7th inning, but Madden did his thing.
Yeah,
what he does best.
And you know what? Here's the thing too. I mean, he didn't pitch all that great. I mean, the dude only had 5 strikeouts. He had a couple walks, and to him, that's not great. 1 run on 2 hits. Imagine if he had 11 strikeouts. I don't even think he gives up that home run. He didn't even have his dominant stuff.
I agree. Yeah, man. Tough loss, but we won the series, so that's a good. It's a positive there. But we'll see what we do in Oakland.
Absolutely, and that's a team that has always nipped us in the butt, but they're way off of what they used to be.
Absolutely. But I ain't gonna hold you up too much, man. I don't want to be getting no times up messages. All you guys are so disrespectful.
I know, between the times up and the zzz, like
the V's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Y'all putting the V's. Y'all so disrespectful.
Exactly.
I'm crying over here, man. I'm crying. But I'll holler at you, my brother.
You got it, my man. Have a good night.
All right, bro.
All right, later. All right, that was Matt right there. Let's see. Back on the live. Anthony Gonzalez says, "Oh no, we suck again." Grillmaster School is called the Tampons. Grillmaster, home of the stiff socks. Martin says, "You never know what surprises they have to." That's true, Jim. Yeah, the extra innings suck ass. Dylan says, to be honest, I see Adele coming back and performing over Marsh. Oh, Marsh has just hit a freaking brick wall all of a sudden. Like he's had little flashes here with a home run the other day, a couple doubles, but for the most part, he's been swinging and misses like crazy. I don't want him to strike himself out of the lineup because I don't know who you put behind him. I don't, I really don't. Mateo's like, time's up. Matt Miles says Garrett Anderson was ready, really good with lefty on lefty. Yeah, he was the last dude that was just killing it right there. Let's see. Steve Lease agrees right there. I'm with Todd. Will win the series again against the A's, Martin says. Time's up on Grillmaster. There's a lot of players I like on this team, but what I don't like is whatever player is in the batter's box. They look at the pitches is in the middle of the strike zone without swinging. They've let so many strikes go right down the middle, and that's been the unfortunate thing. Anthony Gonzalez says Grillmaster is the rally killer. At Matt Bedingle, they definitely do that too much. And they do, Matt. I'm telling you. Adele is so afraid he will screw up that he screws up, Jim says. He is afraid of the ball, Steve Lee says. Just like Cinderella, he's afraid of the ball, Grillmaster. Also, Nancy checks in with Hi Todd. How you doing, Nancy? Martin Boylan says, of course you're going to be at home, Grillmaster. Oh, shit. They always go after him. Matt sticking it to them. Grillmaster says, I was at the game, got tickets for section 407, but we moved to field level. Dude, we were in 260 the whole time, dude. You should have came by and said hi or let us know you were there. Section 407, that's Roger Lodge's vacation spot right there. Let's see, 329, everyone's laughing right there at Jim. Let's see, right there. So disrespectful. Welcome to the here's with the comedy right there. How can someone bitch about the Angels after the big wins? Because I don't know, Nancy. I mean, I'm telling you, you win the series, you think you're feeling pretty good about yourself. So I'm with you right there. Did you see the fire in Laguna Niguel today? No, Big Hammer. It's just, unfortunately, we live in Southern California, and fires are just a regular thing. Grillmaster says, I thought the 600 level was Lodge's vacation area. That usually is. The 600 level is usually Roger Lodge's area. So with that being said, I think we'll nip it in the butt right there for this live. See, do we know the 3 starters who will be in Oakland? I think I said it earlier. I'd have to go back to that. Maybe Grillmaster can post that for you, Matt. Because I had it right here. Let me see. I'll see if I can punch it up real quick. Yeah, Friday's gonna be Jaime. Oh.
I got another phone call. It's a Halo Honk line.
Yeah, I'm calling from Catella High School.
Home of the Leprechauns.
No, Catella Nice.
Leprechauns. What's going on, Rally Chris?
Even though we lost this game, but it was still a great series. We took the series. It's all good.
Yep, 2 of 3.
Yep, and I'm calling right now. I know Grillmaster is saying, "Oh, we're gonna lose 3 out of 4," but I'm calling it right now. Just like I said, book it. We're taking 3 out of 4.
Book it. That's right, Grillmaster. He says propane sucks and charcoal rules. 3 out of 4 in Oakland, right, Rally Chris?
Correct, because Oakland's in last place. They're not the same without Bob Melvin and everything. They lost all their main pieces and everything. We got this.
Yep, and Rally Chris says leprechauns over tampons any day of the week, right?
Right.
See, there you go. Boom. Right back at you, Grillmaster. He even says you could bet your crispy socks on it that Oakland is going to win this series, but it's not going to happen. You're going to lose your crispy socks because Rally Chris has got this, right?
Right, and I know probably right when we win 3 out of 4, I'm going to get a text from Grillmaster. Oh, you got a shout-out video coming, Rally Chris.
Yeah, you got to give him a shout out on your video, Grillmaster. You have to make one of those videos.
And he keeps making excuses. Oh, I'm late. I'm behind and everything.
Yep. See, he's saying, look, he's calling you out, Grillmaster. He's saying you don't really have studies. You're really just making a lot more crispy socks. So you gotta bear down and make a video and give Rally Chris the credit he deserves. Mm-hmm. Right?
He's probably gonna pull a Joe Madden.
There you go.
Excuse.
Yep, he's gonna change the lineup. So, yeah, it was a frustrating game today, Rally Chris. We could have used you in the stadium today. They only played the Rally Monkey in the freaking 10th inning. That's it.
Wow, if I was there, I would have pumped up the crowd and everything. But
Absolutely. You always get it done. All right, my man. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. I'm gonna jump out of here because I got to end the show. I've already been on like an hour. So.
all right, and I hope. I know probably Twins is probably gonna lose the game tomorrow, but I hope they can win the second game, and then it'll still be in first place.
Yeah, at least we can have a tie before the Oakland game. That's true. They do play tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, man.
All right. Go Angels.
All right, go Angels. That was Rally Chris right there. A few more right now. Grillmaster said, already Martin says time's up. He gives him like 30 seconds. He's like, time's up. Let's see. Rally Chris posts for the starters for the rest of the series. Yeah, he's got that already. Catella, home of the Leprechauns. Grillmaster with a split. Hey, in agreement. Smarter than Madden. Come on, Rally. I know what I'm doing. See, I think we're all smarter than Grillmaster. Wow, Mapadingo. So Rally is wrong about the last line about I'm being smarter than me, about Madden being smarter. So they're going to be going back and forth. That's the rest of the show. A little low crowd compared to – we had an Oakland crowd on the live today compared to what we had last night. Last night was like a sellout. We had like 85 people at one time watching between Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So that was pretty good. That was like an all-time high. So that's pretty good. That shows you the show's going really good right now. But I misread you, Matt Bidingo. I'm sorry. Let's see, 21,000 at the game today. I got to work tomorrow, but I'll definitely, I'm going to be gone most of the day tomorrow, so it kind of works out. We have an off day, and then Friday I'll be back doing the lives, and we'll see what happens there. And Saturday and Sunday I'll be here too, unless baby Olivia decides to make an appearance. So with that being said, everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. The Angels take 2 out of 3, what we wanted. And hopefully the next series will be a little bit better moving forward here. And Courtney, that's right. Courtney says, she'll be back. So check out the podcast Sunday. She's going to be joining us on Sunday. So give shout out to Courtney because every time she comes on, it is gold. Thank you, Matt Bedingo. You have a good night as well. Go Angels.